Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vivi Aulia. Today I wanna presentation about the national curriculum from 2013 in secondary schools. First of all, I will show you my mind map. First, we want to explaining definition and focusing on curriculum 2013. Second, we explaining about parts of curriculum 2013. Third, we explaining parts of curriculum in curriculum 2013. Four, we explaining about competencies stated in curriculum 2013 for English subject in secondary school. Alright, we start in part 1, definition and focusing on curriculum 2013. First of all, curriculum definition is a tool which is needed to achieve in education goals and also as guideline in the implementation of learning in all types, especially to guide teacher in the teaching process and also the level of education. From the definition, curriculum is dynamic. It means the curriculum itself must undergo and changes and development, science and technology, and people needs. In another slide, it is definition of curriculum 2013. Curriculum 2013 has been being started since 2013 and 2014. According to Circular Letter of the Education and Culture Ministry of Indonesia Republic on the implementation of Curriculum 2013 and referring to the Education and Culture Ministry of Indonesia Republic on curriculum implementation. Curriculum 2013 has purpose to encourage the student to be better in making observation, discussion such as asking and answering or response, and communicating or presenting about what they learn. In addition, Curriculum 2013 also aims to prepare the Indonesian people to have ability to live as an individual and citizen who devote, productive, creative, innovative, and also able to contribute with the society. In the next part, there are focusing on Curriculum 2013. Curriculum 2013 is a curriculum that focuses on the student's understanding, or we can say it knowledge, skills, and character education or attitude. This is the reason why Curriculum 2013 also we known as the character-based curriculum. To get them all, knowledge, skills, and attitude, it use 5 steps. Those are observation, asking, association, experiment, and communication. For the student assessment, Curriculum 2013 focuses on 3 things like attitude, it is conclude manner, discipline, and etc. And then skills. It includes a lot of practice or school project and tasks. And the last, the scientific knowledge include the understand the material and active in the process of discussion and presentation. On the ground level elementary, the curriculum is more focused on the information of attitude and life skills. And the higher level, the scientific mastery is the future and science. Alright, we going to part 2, parts of curriculum 2013. In the curriculum 2013, there are several parts or components. First is syllabus, which is a component of the learning tool from the lesson plan in a group of subjects with a certain theme developed by each educational unit. And second, learning implementation plan, or we can say it RPP, that prepared by teachers to direct student learning activities in an effort to achieve basic competencies, implement in one or more meetings. From number 1 until number 8, it is a part of syllabus, and syllabus is part of curriculum 2013. It is an example about syllabus. As you can see, there are name of school, and then course, class or semester, and then the core competencies and also the basic competencies. Okay. Next, the learning implementation plan, or we can say RPP. This is a picture. It have a similar but it's not same of each other. Alright, parts of curriculum. In the curriculum, there are several parts or components. First is objective. Objective include the beginning of the course that elucidate the language element or skills which the student might learn during the program. Second, the attitudes. It is very important because if students have negative attitudes, it will increase the student affective filter and hinder language learning. Third, time. To compensate for the shortness of the class time, the student needs to manage their time as efficiently as possible. And then, student and teacher. As a subject and object, or we can say it participant in teaching and learning process. 5. Needs analysis. The starting point, which is usually done before, during and after the course in order to determine the course's outline, materials, and resources. Explain about classroom activities. The effective classroom activities and exercises can contribute to learning and make it enjoyable for the student in learning process. And 7. Materials. Good materials not only can be taught strike for awardly but also can facilitate learning process. 8. Study skills. Study skill approach came to the forecourse because learners needed more than linguistic competence and language description to achieve their goals. 9. Language skills. As we know, we have 4 skills. First is reading, and then we're going to produce it by writing, and listening, we can produce it by speaking. It is claimed that we can should determine the type of language skill that our student need to develop. And then for the last, it is assessment. Assessment is an important tool by which language teacher can obtain information about the student and their learning process. For the last is part 4, competencies stated in curriculum 2013 for English subject in secondary school. This is my example of the syllabus for junior high school. The name is Plus Atoiba Pekanbaru, and the course is English for 7th grade. The core competencies include core 1 until core 4. Core 1 is spiritual and core 2 is competencies of social. Core 3 is competencies of knowledge, and core 4 is competencies of skills. Here I only give an example of one part of the core competencies and basic competencies that use the curriculum 2013. In the core competencies first, we must respect our religion and others' religion. And second, we must interact with each other by upholding the value of mutual respect and respect for the other. And third, we have a curiosity for knowledge. And fourth, we must try to process and present the application of knowledge that they already have. And for basic competence, I choose point 3 full stop 1, which is in this point, students are required to understand about social function, text structure, and basic elements. And in this point, it provides an example that students play an activities role in the teaching and learning process in the classroom. And in example of syllabus for senior high school in the course English grade 10, in core competencies 1 until 4, I think it's same like in junior high school, but in the basic competencies it's also same I think, but maybe it's a deep talk about the analysis of function and structure and basic element. And in this point, the student must know and must have the basic of this part. I think that's all of my presentation for today about the national curriculum 2013 in secondary schools. Forgive me if I have a mistake, and thank you for today and your participant. Have a nice day.